How can I maximize my TSP benefit? Let's cash in.
Finance for the everyday millennial. Hard charging solutions. We provide an accelerant in the journey towards financial independence.
Welcome back to Cashin with Cassian, the financial forum for young professionals. Today, our Military Money series continues with tips on how you can maximize the value of your TSP benefit and set yourself up for a financially secure retirement. If you've been following our Military Money series, you already know that your TSP is the retirement benefit that gives you free money. If you're not up to speed on all that your TSP has to offer, stay tuned because we are going to bring that information to you right here on the Military Money segment. IRS guidelines allow TSP participants to contribute a total of $20,500 each year into their accounts. This limit applies to the combined total of traditional and Roth contributions that you make, but it doesn't apply to any matching contributions that you receive from the military. So your true maximum contribution in 2022 is $20,500 plus 5% of your base pay. So why not take your TSP contributions to the max? I get that saving over 20 grand a year may seem like an impossible dream for some, but if you have multiple sources of income, I would encourage you to try to go for it and max out your TSP contributions, because here's what that could do for you financially. Let's say you're in your mid-20s and just starting your military career. You can put up to $20,500 away in your TSP. So you do the math and you see that works out to $1,700 each month. You look at other sources of income, adjust your budget, and go all in on savings. You keep going for another year and another, and soon you hit that 20-year mark and you're ready to retire from the military. You think to yourself, gee, I wonder how much I've socked away into that TSP over the last couple decades. You go online to check out your TSP stats, and you learn that you've contributed $410,000 over the years, and your rate of return has averaged about 7% over the life of your account. You've earned just over $489,000 in interest for a total savings of just under $900,000. At this point, you're just in your 40s and your final retirement is still a couple of decades off. You think, I'm not done working yet, so I'll just let that sit for another 20 years when I really need it. You go on to your second career and you don't even think about your TSP for another 2 decades. You don't add anything to it, so when you hit full retirement, you check to see what has happened to your $900,000 nest egg. And that's when you get the good news. The 7% return you've been getting on your TSP savings has generated over $2.5 million in interest. Your TSP is now worth a bit more than $3.4 million. You're financially secure for the rest of your life thanks to your TSP and military pension. So how can you hit the $20,500 mark? As a monthly contribution, that works out to about $1,700 a month. Well, so let's see just how much of a bite that would take out of your monthly base pay. Enlisted service members at the lowest pay grades would have to set aside 84 to 94% of their base pay to max out their TSP contribution. An E4 with at least 6 years of service would have to contribute 59% of their pay. And at the highest enlisted ranks, you'd need to set aside anywhere from 23 to 31% of your base pay to hit that $1,700 mark. Warrant officers and commissioned officers come out a bit better. Those with 6 or fewer years in grade would have to set aside anywhere from 27 to 51% of their base pay to max out that contribution. Those with more time in grade would need to save 11 to 40% of their base pay. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm all about setting goals, making plans, and working that plan. And if you are able to supercharge your savings, you need a strategy that you can live with for the long run. Here are my recommendations to get you there. First, don't front load your TSP savings too much. Once you max out, you'll be cut off from adding anything else to your TSP for the rest of the year. This means that you'll miss out on that 5% that the military matches for every month you don't put something away. Limit your contributions to $1,700 a month, even if you can afford more. Second, choose your TSP investments based on your level of risk tolerance and preferred asset choices. Are you comfortable with taking a bit of risk with your investments to earn a bigger payoff? Or do you prefer smaller, steadier returns? How many years do you have to save for retirement? Will your TSP comprise a major portion of your retirement money, or do you expect to have income from a part-time job or other savings resources? When you know the answers to these questions, go to the TSP website and take a look at your investment options. Look at each fund's year-to-date returns as well as their 5-year, 10-year, and lifetime performance. Click on Fund Performance, then Rates of Return for data on every investment type. If you're familiarized with the fund details, click the Learn More link at the bottom of the page and you'll get an idea of how each fund fits with your financial goals and investing strategy. Third, play catch up if you can. The IRS allows TSP participants aged 50 and older to make up to $6,500 in additional contributions above the annual limit. These are known as catch-up contributions and can be taken by anyone who meets the age requirement, even if they're not behind on savings. The bottom line, retirement savings is an investment you make in your future. If you're not maxing out your contributions, consider gradually increasing your savings every chance you get. You may be surprised to see how much a little boost can help you. If you find yourself constantly living on the financial edge, it's time to find out what's going on so you can break out of that cycle. Click the link and watch my video on the top reasons why most people are broke. It'll be time well spent, I promise. Until next time, this is Cassian, reminding you that it is always a good time to cash in with Cassian.